In a world of leadership, the way you show up every day has a profound impact on your team's performance, motivation, and attitude. Leaders setting the tone is not just a phrase, but a powerful guiding principle.
Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
Think about it. Your team is like a ship navigating uncharted waters. As the captain, your demeanor, attitude, and work ethic create the blueprint for the entire voyage. If you're enthusiastic, dedicated, and willing to put in the effort, your crew will follow suit. It's like a domino effect where your actions reverberate through your team. So, how do you set the right tone? It's about consistency. Consistency in your dedication, your punctuality, and your commitment to the mission.
Kobe's already there, with ice packs on his knees, drenched in sweat. Now, it took me a minute to figure it out, but this guy wasn't only awake before me. He had already worked out.
If you're late to meetings or seem disengaged, don't be surprised if your team mirrors that behavior. On the other hand, if you show up with energy, ready to tackle challenges head-on, you'll inspire your team to do the same. It's not just about the big actions. Even your smallest interactions matter. A simple good morning or a genuine thank you can uplift the atmosphere. Your demeanor becomes a cultural touchstone that trickles down to every team member. And guess what? It's contagious. Your team will emulate the tone you set, creating a positive cycle of excellence. Ownership means that as the leader, you take full responsibility for everything that happens under your command. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
I know it was you, Fredo.
It's about understanding that the performance of your team is ultimately a reflection of your leadership. This isn't about shouldering blame, it's about embracing accountability. When things go wrong, instead of assigning fault, ask yourself, what could I have done differently?
So fucking close.
How could I have communicated more effectively? What strategies could I have put in place? This isn't a blow to your ego, it's an opportunity for growth. By looking at your actions, decisions, and leadership style, you gain insight into how to improve. It's easy to lead when things are smooth sailing, but true leadership shines in the stormiest seas. A great leader steps up during challenges, takes charge of the situation, and guides the team to a solution.
Avengers!
Assemble.
This principle reshapes your perspective. Instead of seeing problems as obstacles, view them as opportunities to demonstrate exceptional leadership. As a leader, your role extends beyond just assigning tasks. It's about nurturing growth, providing direction, and taking on the mantle of mentorship. When someone on your team falters, it's not a signal for you to turn away. It's a chance for you to step up. Ask yourself, how could I have guided them better? Did I provide the necessary training? Was the communication clear? Taking responsibility for your subordinates means owning their failures as much as their successes.
I got you.
It means recognizing that your guidance plays a pivotal role in their performance. Think of it as a partnership. When they succeed, their victory is shared with you. When they stumble, their burden is also yours. This isn't about shielding your team from the consequences of their actions. It's about equipping them to navigate challenges successfully. When someone under your leadership errs, instead of pointing fingers, engage in a constructive conversation. Understand the root cause, discuss what went wrong, and collaboratively find solutions to prevent it in the future. This approach fosters trust and respect between you and your team. They see that you're not just their boss, but their ally. Your commitment to their growth reassures them that you're invested in their success, and they're more likely to respond with increased dedication. But how do you manage this newfound dedication in your team? You can't possibly micromanage every move. That's where decentralized command comes into play.
Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
Decentralized command means entrusting your team members with the authority to make decisions within their realm of expertise. It's about fostering a culture where every member knows their role, understands the mission, and has the freedom to act decisively. This doesn't mean chaos or anarchy. Instead, it's a strategic orchestration of responsibilities where you, as the leader, set the overall direction and objectives while your team members execute with autonomy. This approach maximizes efficiency, as decisions are made swiftly by those closest to the action. Think of it as a symphony conductor. Each musician is a master of their instrument, yet they follow the conductor's lead to create harmonious music.
What do you do?
I play the orchestra.
Similarly, in decentralized command, your team members are experts in their fields, but they look to you for guidance and synchronization. Now, here's the real magic. When you empower your team with the authority to make decisions, you're not just building a more agile organization. You're cultivating leaders within your team. They learn to take ownership of their roles, to strategize, and to take calculated risks. This breeds a sense of ownership and accountability that transcends hierarchical boundaries. All of this is great, but if you can't clearly communicate your ideas, then none of it matters. Communication isn't just about talking, it's about conveying ideas, sharing information, and ensuring everyone's on the same page.
If we stay together, we survive.
Effective communication is the remedy to confusion, delays, or even failures, and it starts with clarity. Clarity means painting a crystal clear picture of your goals, expectations, and strategies. A vague directive is a recipe for disaster.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan?
When your team knows exactly what's expected of them, they're empowered to make informed decisions and take meaningful action. Being a leader doesn't mean you have all the answers. It means you're willing to hear different perspectives. When you actively listen to your team, you gain insights that can shape your decisions and strategies. Admitting when you're wrong or don't have all the answers doesn't diminish your authority. It humanizes you.
Okay, so I was wrong.
When your team sees that you're willing to learn and adapt, they're more likely to follow suit. Deliver your messages consistently, whether it's through formal meetings, one-on-one discussions, or written communications. Consistency breeds reliability, and your team needs to know they can count on the information you provide. Leadership skills shine the brightest in challenging times. When you're transparent about setbacks and challenges, you build trust. Your team knows you're not sugarcoating reality, and they respect you for it. Challenges are inevitable, but obstacles aren't roadblocks, they're opportunities in disguise. A problem-solving mindset is your compass, guiding you through the toughest situations. When faced with a challenge, the first step is to resist the urge to panic or place blame. Instead, embrace ownership. Remember, it's not about whose fault it is, it's about how to fix it. This shift in perspective sets the tone for effective problem-solving. Analyze the challenge objectively. Break it down into smaller components and assess the impact of each component. As a leader, you're not just dealing with the surface issue, you're peeling back the layers to reveal the root cause. Collaboration is the cornerstone of effective problem solving. Seek input from your team. Every member brings a unique perspective and skill set. When everyone feels heard and valued, innovative solutions can emerge. But the journey doesn't end with ideation. A solid plan is key.
Now listen, here's the plan.
Define clear steps. Allocate responsibilities, and set deadlines. A problem without a plan is just chaos waiting to happen. Be adaptable. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, things might not go as planned, so you must be flexible. A problem-solving mindset means being ready to adjust your approach if needed. It's not about sticking to the plan at all costs. It's about reaching the goal, no matter the route. Stay committed. Problem-solving is rarely a one-time fix. It might involve trial and error, adjustments, and reassessments. Don't be discouraged by setbacks. See them as stepping stones toward success. Success comes from doing the things you don't want to do, and freedom might not be the first word that comes to mind when you think of discipline. But bear with me. True freedom isn't about a lack of rules or responsibilities. It's about having the power to control your actions, your reactions, and your destiny. And discipline is the compass that guides you there. Discipline isn't a punishment, it's a choice. It's choosing to wake up early and seize the day. It's choosing to do the hard work even when no one's watching. It's choosing consistency over convenience, commitment over comfort. One of the most powerful aspects of discipline is its ability to eliminate distractions. In a world filled with noise, discipline helps you focus on what truly matters. As a leader, you set the standard for your team. Your disciplined approach inspires them to follow suit. It's about leading by example, showing them the path to success through unwavering commitment. But discipline isn't about rigidity, it's about adaptability. Life throws curveballs and plans can change. A disciplined leader is ready to pivot, adjust, and overcome while keeping their eye on the ultimate goal. Day in and day out, your actions align with your vision. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. The small steps you take today lead to the leaps you'll make tomorrow. And here's the beautiful paradox. Discipline brings freedom. By mastering yourself and your habits, you gain control over your time, your decisions, and your outcomes. You're not a slave to impulses or external circumstances. You're the master of your fate. This journey starts with the mirror of self-assessment. Honest introspection is your compass, guiding you toward improvement and growth. Self-assessment isn't about self-criticism, it's about self-awareness. Understand your strengths and weaknesses. Acknowledge your blind spots and don't shy away from your flaws. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a testament to your commitment to evolve as a leader. To truly self-assess, seek feedback. Encourage open and honest conversations with your team, your superiors, and even your peers. Constructive criticism is a gift, a chance to refine your leadership approach. But don't just seek praise or validation. Welcome discomfort, because that's where growth thrives.
Sometimes a little discomfort in the beginning can save a whole lot of pain down the road.
But self-assessment is merely the beginning. The true transformation comes from action. Identify the areas where you want to improve and create a plan. Set goals, develop strategies, and hold yourself accountable. Improvement isn't an event, it's a process. Celebrate small victories and keep pushing forward. Embrace lifelong learning. Read books, attend seminars, and seek mentorship. A leader who stops learning stagnates. The ever-evolving landscape of leadership demands that you keep pace, armed with new insights and strategies. Remember, leadership isn't a destination, it's a journey, and your journey is unique. You're not competing with others, you're striving to be the best version of yourself. Growth is a testament to your commitment to excellence, not just for yourself, but for those you lead. Subscribe to support this channel.
God's gifted you with the ability of leadership. Don't waste it.